Hello everyone, this is Homestead and Equine, and in this video I'm be telling you why I grow my plants in the shade. So first off, we're also going to talk about what could happen to your plants like mine. Unfortunately, my kiwi plant got messed up in the wind. You can see right there. And it had about 3 growing points here and here. And this one. I think it has another one coming out on the side here. Right here. That's a little knob that's trying to grow out. I'm not sure if this little vine here will be alive, but that's what happened. The wind completely destroyed it. So be careful with wind too. I would recommend putting your plants inside. It's just that the wind came at night and I couldn't put them inside. This other one though survived and is much healthier, you can see, and it's growing very tall. So anyway, the reason I put them in this shade, so in this spot of my house, there's quite a bit of shade, and it'll get sun from the, I'm not even sure if it's the, I think it's the east side. So it'll get morning sun, and then as the sun sets to the west, the shade will move like that, and it'll just cover my plants with shade for the rest of the day. The reason I give them more morning sun is because it's not as intense and they're not used to morning sun. So I'm pretty sure I've seen some videos where some people talked about that these are actually grown indoors in some sort of like indoor nursery where they don't get much, where they don't get full sun, or they don't get hit by the sun directly. They don't get direct sun, that's it. And you could see that they're doing really well here. The leaves have darkened. If you've seen from the last video, if you see my other videos, when I start planting these, the leaves are light green. Now they're dark green. And right here you can see they do have burn marks. The leaves do have burn marks, and you can see what happens here. That typically happens like here and there. That happens when you leave your plant in full sun without acclimating them. So acclimate your plants first in the shade where they get a few hours of sun, not too many hours, but maybe 3 or so hours. And it cannot be intense sun either. That's why I say morning sun might be better. This one hasn't grown too much. No leaves coming out of it at all, but there's still some buds on it, and maybe it'll start growing. This one's doing really well. This one too. And I'm going to put them inside because you can see the wind starting to blow. Be careful with the wind too. And also with the cold. If it gets cold or really windy, you could probably put them inside. Here I have some strawberry plants that are in the shade too, right here. I acclimated these last year, and I just have to move them to the new spot so they could get more sun, and I could fertilize them a lot more. Here's some other ones too. The wind did this, but you can see that I have more healthier leaves all the way in the middle. There it is. Right there. Right here in the middle. That's the new leaf that's going to come out. So it's still alive. And then here's some other ones. Unfortunately, the fruit didn't come out very nice. But that's fine. I could just easily fix that. And this one, I had to put more. You can see it's like some parts of it are dying. I'm just going to remove these with some clippers. Remove all the dead leaves with clippers to clean up, make them look nice. But that's pretty much all you have to do. That's why I recommend having these in pots first before planting them in your garden, because I know a lot of people don't have success with bare root plants. And it's also, well, it's because they're grown inside. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're grown inside where they don't get direct sunlight. and they're not used to the sun. So try this method, growing them in shade, because you can see hardy kiwi. This one's doing great. Unfortunately, that one I'm not too sure about. It may come back, may not. I'll do updates. And we're gonna go look at one of my plants that I have right there in the sun right now. Right here, you can see this is my pink lemonade blueberry. It's doing very well here. You can see the leaves are coming out nice and full, and it's producing a lot more growth. Here's some other ones. This is another blueberry plant. It's doing fine, and this one's doing fine as well. You can see some of the leaves have died off, but that's not a problem. Look, it has more growth there. And then this is a different type of berry plant. I think it's called Aronia or something. Doing very well. It's in hibernation right now, but it will wake up in wintertime. So this one I planted first. You can see it's the first video I have on my YouTube channel. The blueberry. And also I put shavings, because these guys, like, I think it was a higher acidity level in their soil, and the shavings worked. But here they get a lot of sun. I forget how many hours, but it's more than 4. I think about half of the day to get sun, and then the rest or was it more than 5? Not too sure. I guess I'll just measure how long the sun stays here until the shade comes in. But anyway, they're doing very well. This blueberry really loves its new home, and I'm hoping to plant it in a bigger pot to produce those pink blueberries. And this one, you can see here, it's got some new buds growing right there too. So all my plants have been doing very well, and you can see for yourselves. And hopefully you try the method I tell you to grow your bareroot plants in the shade. And I hope you all have success like I am. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. And I'll do updates if you guys want to see. Bye.